against the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
Playing the NT. Alright, that's fine.
Okay, they just need to make sure this bat doesn't go crazy. If the bat goes crazy and the Fury...
I mean, not really.
Oh, snowball dodge from Rubik.
Let's see if they can get him out of this one, or at least stall him out enough. Nice rolling thunder up on the high ground, looking to take out Saberlight. Interrupts his hammer, and they finish him off. Try to get down to the low ground, but against that chain stun from the Pango.
Been able to watch the game. I have.
We've been having a great time. Romantic Valentine's Day with me and Panders.
It's classic. Been a ride, that's for sure.
So fill not only me in, but all of viewers, because the viewers are gonna have missed basically the first 14 minutes of the game.
Well, Saberlight's chatting up on Elmisho down here. How about that? But interrupted on the Dawnbreaker ult. This is what he was holding the snowball for.
That's a good
Elmisho God. That's my
play there, and we need to
get some part of the
map so that they can't just be out farming us.
Cuts him off as the Firefly expires, and there's your glimpse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a nice play. That's a great catch, but in comes the Dawnbreaker. I don't know if you're gonna have enough damage here on the Dawnbreaker to kind of keep this one going, but they managed to make it work. Firefly up in a couple of seconds. Won't be able to kind of escape out of that one. Gardic, though, chased down here by Saberlight. Drops the kinetic field, but Lumiere just comes right back in after healing up at the fountain. And another Sprout is available. Just going to try and TP on out.
They can't.
Does he have the damage?
If they don't get the damage, and they don't. He manages to get away again.
Reeves, and he's building the blink now, so they're setting up for a potential turn, but this is not the ideal game state.
They're going to drop the Tombstone up on the high ground there. They get the D-Ward, which is kind of nice, but crits. Stolen shards will pick up Elmisho. It's funny, crits almost died like twice because of just bottom lane. They're doing some good damage here with Arteezy on this Terrorblade. Vitaly holding that vacuum, ends up missing, but Lumiere comes in onto the backside, has that Gleipnir available. He's got to try and chain stun down the Terrorblade, or the Sunder's going to come through. They do manage to get the kill, but the lasso is going to find the exchange. They do manage to grab the Dawnbreaker as well. Abed with the BKB on the run. Crit trying to escape Elmisho. He's going to be able to do it. The Glimpse, however, will catch the Bat Rider. So it ends up being a 3 for...
How does it feel?
I mean, they're just like slightly too late on this smoke rotation. And they're going to be able to find Fly as the Wrath of Nature hits. There's the blink in from Elmisho. So they get that. Dude, Swashbuckle tag team always blows my mind.
Does it do?
Simple math. Crit going for a D-Ward, gonna learn. Oh, he's gonna get cliffed. That's pretty funny. So he's stuck up here for a little bit, but Analog with the Rolling Thunder, and they even drop the Static Storm. Crit gets the blink out, Snowball through to the front side. It's gonna be a nice initiation here from Saberlight and Abed as they finish off the Disruptor. Meanwhile, the rest of the team they're all surviving. Crit stole the Rolling Thunder, manages to take down the Pango with it. Elmisho trying to TP on out, but the lasso there. Final seconds from Abed. Turns it.
Darkseer is able to like blink wall the TB and get the Illu before the fight starts, then potentially it can be good. But a lot of it's just the vision game.
Oh, nice Rolling Thunder in through the backside, and a good Static Storm holding Dawnbreaker there. They're going to be able to lasso up the Pango as Artur is going to try and beat into him. Dawnbreaker will end up following an Analog. He survives, swashbuckles up to the high ground, and there it is. The wall actually catches Artur. He has to run, dude. These things hurt. Abed on the backside as well, making it up onto the high ground. Crit with a double kill? What did he stole the Wrath of Nature.
But getting caught out, Bat Rider. But it'd be kind of unfortunate getting caught out by that while your Firefly's on cooldown. Although he's going Octarine Core now, his downtime on Firefly is going to be pretty minimal. Well,
mid lane, Crit in some trouble. Saberlight gets his ultimate canceled there, so they're going to try and just lay into him as much as they can, but a nice Tombstone here. Trying to split this fight up. Elmisho will be able to get out, and they buy back actually on the Disruptor. So a little 1-for-1 trade.
Seems to lose all sense of tactics and...
Me see hero, me hit hero.
Yeah.
Smoked up on Shopify as they're going for the wraparound, and they're going to run right into Lumiere. The instant lasso. They're going to get the snowball, maybe. He actually gets stunned instead. Oh, what a problem. 2 dead as Roche respawns. Buybacks are available.
Well...
But
Mario Party.
Crit's got a haste rune. He's hungry, man. What? Dude, this is such a deep dive. Ends up stealing the kinetic field again. But yeah, it's going to be Saberlight who comes in, dunks on top of Gardic, help finds the kill. But now Saberlight's in super deep as well. But it's all just space, right? Like Artur is taking the Roshan.
They're just having fun. Nice one. He had BKB queued before, but
Instant lasso mid. Abed comes in, nice static storm, but the BKBs come out right away. The snowball ends up kind of just being dropped a little bit too early there. As now Saberlight needs to find a way out of here. The telekinesis will buy him the space, and that's a great save to deal with this Nature's Prophet. Gleipnir is available. Lumiere, though, needs to be careful as Artur coming in from the backside. And now Abed, he's just going to get clicked down. Needs a couple more auto attacks, but he won't find it. Down to 100 HP as Lumiere's forced to BKB. Saberlight will go down as now Lumiere will TP on home.
Yeah. I mean, it is worth saving Abed there for sure. Way more net worth than he has, and he kind of needs.
They've got this ward on the backside. It's not really giving up too much info. They'll get Fly.
Yeah.
Gonna just walk on up onto the high ground. Dawnbreaker's coming through as well to try and keep him alive, but the damage from Lumiere is quite a bit. Saberlight forced to BKB early, and Lumiere's gonna respond with his own, trying to just beat down the Dawnbreaker. The Sprout actually off the mark, the backside of the fight. Artur trying to chase down the Nature's Prophet, and he's gonna be able to. Abed with the assist. They've got him now on the run. The rest of Alliance, can they actually get away? Arteezy on the Terrorblade, he's got that Aegis for days. Gardic will go down next. Analog, not really sure where he could go. Into the trees, but interrupted by Abed as he finds the kill. El Micho chasing down Crit. He gets the kill, but it's 4 for 2. But the rest of them, they're going to try and get out. Lumiere just jumps in. The nice Gleipnir, but he's got to be careful. Terrorblade's still very scary. The Aegis expiring in 5. They do pop it, though. Saberblade will get caught onto the backside. He's not able to TP on out. The wall right on top of the Terrorblade. They're not finding any of these additional kills. They break the Aegis, but they're all still so healthy, and Saberlight dunks onto Gardic. Telekinesis to try and get him on out. The Illusion's going to clean him up as a vacuum will pull Fly back into the action. And he won't be able to survive that either. So they get some scraps.
Oh. The goal on the Furion is just to keep these lanes shoved, and so
they get the lasso. They've caught Analog, and Artur pops the meta as well. Force Staffs plus Lotus Orbs trying to save him. In comes the Dawnbreaker now, and they've managed to find the kill onto one. Vitali will join him. 2 dead now is Gardic trying to hobble away here from Saberlight, but he just does too much damage. That's a buyback, but well used. Yeah. And it really does feel like the Darkseer is the one they need to have too, right? With that wall. And bottom lane, they've got another lasso.
Oh, no.
Abed with the refresher, grabbing the Nature's Prophet into the Hex from the Rubik. And now you're really dead. No cores at all.
Looks like it's game.
And that might be game, yeah.
They'll probably just call it here. Is they're losing their tier 4. So they're not throwing in the towel yet for some reason. I don't know. I don't think they're getting the last hurrah in.
Dude, that's such a sick little play. A lot of people don't know this, but you can blink during Starbreaker. So
Fly bought a Dagon.
He just keeps like waiting until the 3rd swing on the Starbreaker to blink and just instantly
I got for the TB illusion. The TB illusion from the wall. TB gets a wall vacuum, you just tag on the illusion.
Dude, actually so true. So smart.
Tiny dragging waves, and the Undying is going to contest him and try to connect the waves.
Yeah.
We're in Peru, getting ready for the boot camp. I was told they were before, but apparently they're not flying out until another couple days.
Ooh,
sounds like
nice
fake
kill.
news from neph then. I don't know.
Can you get it? Swip as well?
No, he's got the stick. Didn't have it.
I think if you're forced to play this every game, you might feel the same way.
Avalanche, toss, soul.
I was gonna say they could go for it. He's gonna toss him pretty far back into the Avalanche. He's got another mango, but gets that one hero on the decay. Fly will still fall. Nice play there. Good bait by El
9
Micho.
mangoes for what? Warriors, remove raindrops. Let's just make laning for some people miserable again, okay?
Oh, okay. I feel like that is a death that we probably should not have seen.
So Nightstalker back in the lane.
Yeah, really far back. I mean, again, if this Nightstalker gets on top of him with the phase boots, you die.
Oh, well played by Abed.
There's no
He
way.
knows that the Tiny is going to contest with
Look
the
at this.
Avalanche.
He's actually just dead top. He just gets him. The Void into the Crippling Fear. He's just playing on too low of HP.
Stage. I don't think Nightstalker has any business doing this well up here.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. He's got the Ags queued up too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way he actually goes Ags, right?
You'd be surprised. This man does some wacky shit.
Rolling Thunder bottom lane. They're gonna make a rotation to try and find Artur, but he manages to dodge out these stuns. Avalanche comes through, the first stun connects, and now the damage coming through as well from Visage. He's running low on mana, but a Swashbuckle will be able to find the kill. Vitaly on the run. Nice telekinesis from Crit. One more auto attack. This guy, man, he's a gamer. Bottom lane, Saberlight drops that Crippling Fear, able to catch Spango, but he's got a Haste Rune. And a nice Avalanche on the backside will slow up the rest of these heroes. Vitaly in some trouble here as he's going to continue to chase him down. Does have the raises. Will be able to connect onto one of the Rolling Thunder here from Analog. Going to be able to just kind of mix things up. Do they manage to catch the stun? No, they don't. And now he needs to just back out. He can't afford to stay here any longer. Swashbuckle away with the vision still being provided. They're going to be able to dive for more, and a quick raise plus the Void. More than enough damage. Okay, nice chase.
Things are looking
Oh,
dire.
Saberlight, careful.
Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble.
I'm pretty sure he's dead here.
Yeah.
That's a quick one. Abed here should be able to pick up the Tiny in just a moment. Sleight of Fist comes through, finds the kill. Now Lumiere, with that Flame Guard running, he's actually pretty safe. Another Sleight of Fist as well, but running low on resources, almost out of mana.
Oh,
Tries to pick off
tricks him
Fly.
into the
One more
trick.
auto attack, won't get him. And
He
now,
can't finish him. He
oh,
doesn't
the
have the mana to
silence
wait
though.
for him.
Oh, it's dead though.
He caught him with the last word silence, like immediately.
The vision
Rolling Thunder
advantage we
out.
have
He's
no
just going to go
choice.
straight for Crit. And with the Diffusal, should be able to connect pretty easily. But just like you mentioned, Night Stalker coming out of the backside. Global Science will be able to try and make some space to toss out from El Micho. But they're plenty healthy here on the side of Shopify. And it looks like they're just going to sack the Tiny. Meanwhile, the tower, cleaned up by Lumiere, gets the waveform out just barely. Able to push away the Night Stalker, so he's going to be just fine. Nice slight chains onto 2. Still got the birds. Crit forced to fly one away as he's running low on resources. Analog just going in super deep into the middle of 4. A curse will hit them all, but the Tombstone comes out, and another chain's catching the silencer. Crit comes on in. Beautifully done as he just pops him. A resummon here on the birds, looking for more from Vitaly, but I don't think he can do it all by himself. He needs help. It's going to be El Micho coming in on the Tiny again. The first drop of a familiar. The second one's going to come through as well. Nice Crippling Fear. He does have the Avalanche. Tiny doesn't get to use anything. Avalanche comes out in the last second, does catch the Night Stalker, but Lumiere needs to be able to find a lot for this to be worth it.
Dire's top tower is really taking a beating.
BKB flying out for
Ooh.
SF now.
This is
If they get
potentially
the
a
smoke
big
sneak on
smoke.
him, it's really good.
Radiant's
They're actually
Oh
wrapping around
no!
further.
Wait, they're gonna see,
They
Wait,
saw
Tiny smoke
Tiny.
popped,
His smoke popped.
and then the courier caught Tiny as well, and they all
Oh,
ping it
that's
out. Oh
unfortunate.
no! This is going to be a disaster for them.
Oh.
There's not gonna be a tower left.
I mean, look at where Abed's positioned as well. Saberlight.
Radiant's scanning around
The-
for enemies.
Oh, we didn't
That's
get
going to
the
be a
scan wrong, but it
great
doesn't matter.
way for them to start the fight. What a Hurricane Pike, though. Will be able to get the global off as a result, and Crit into the trees. He's the one that's going to go down first. Night Stalker. They're going to go back in. They drop the Tombstone on top of him. Tally's going to drop those birds, and that's going to stun them up for the moment. The Requiem, though, doing the damage. Fears off one. They catch the Morphling as well. Micho in the trees trying to hide this one out, but the chase continues here as Saberlight. He's got a lot of control with this Aghanim Scepter. The daytime, though, might slow him up just enough so they can get away.
Yeah, I think Alliance realized that one a little bit too slow. I don't think that they right away noticed that this
He would,
twice.
well, he would have gotten the BKB delivered, but it would have been close. They still might have been able to go him twice. Dark Ascension's going to reveal the whole side of Alliance here as a Sleight of Fist doing some work, and there he is. Huge Void onto 4, and he's just going to sit up onto the high ground. Crippling Fear as he continues to just scout out for the entire side of Shopify as they take down 2 right away. Now Lumiere into the trees, whipped into shape here. He's going to get slowed up quite a bit. The toss up onto the high ground as well as they just continue the slaughter. 4 dead and about to be 5 as Analog's got no spells left. One more Void to slow him up, and a Sleight of Fist from Abed. 5 for 0 as they're diving to the basically to the Fountain Alliance. They want to try and fight this. They will see Crit here in the mid lane. I mean, not a bad hero if they can get the initiation. There's going to be the Avalanche, the toss, the BKB right away from the Shadow Fiend as he pops the DD, and oh boy, Analog's going to learn real fast. He's got to get out of here. Sleight of Fist in a couple seconds. He's going to continue to chase Swashbuckle to the low ground, but Abed, he's got him. Got him locked up. Blink in one, analog. Dude, what a slick escape from him. Abed's actually out of remnants. Avalanche comes through. They don't find the Shadow Fiend. The Requiem will kind of catch onto the Tiny, but the damage from Lumiere, he's going to be able to pick him up. They can disarm this Shadow Fiend. Maybe they have a fight. The BKB for him already expended. No way. Can they actually take him down? He's fallen low. The disarm does come through. The fear, though, holding Lumiere in place, but he gets the Hurricane Spike, trying to hold his ground here for the moment. His analog going to be able to rejoin the fight as well. And Abed, one more remnant. That's all he's got. But the stun, the mana burn, it's been too much. Double kill for Abed as he does manage to find the kill, but it's going to be Lumiere. Now 1v1 up against Saberlight. He just says, screw it, man. Neither of us can win. Oh, the buyback. All right. He's got a pike still to play with, but wait for him to the high ground. Lumiere trying to get away from Abed. The Yules comes through, and Saberlight's going to catch him as well. So they finally
cool buyback.
Find the kill.
Damn. That was a really cool buyback.
Thankfully had the remnant down, but again, was all out of mana thanks to the Fusel Blade on the Pango. They almost managed to hold and turn things around. Hell, they're still trying.
They're going to get Saberlight. Absolutely. The burst damage is there, and Abed no remnants. Global Silence does come through. Can they actually chase him down? He has a Yules to play with, but El Misho needs a couple seconds for this blink. Tombstone comes down from Fly. Looks like he's going to sacrifice himself here, maybe. Oh, he's got Guardian Greaves. Hello.
Focus the Tombstone instead.
Time? I don't think so. Yeah, not even close. Lumiere's going to grab himself the Aegis. He'll grab himself the Shard as well, but maybe they still want to fight. Not really expecting it. Saberlight comes in. Crippling Fear does catch the VKB out for Lumiere right away as Artur is going to pop his as well. The question is, can he get out on Analog? The TP during the Rolling Thunder, it's going to be enough to escape. El Misho not as lucky, though. It's being a 2 quick kills here for the side of Shopify, plus the Familiars.
Fine. The respawn times are pretty quick, too. They just don't have Fortify.
Oh, crit. Nice telekinesis. He's caught the Pango. Force Staff. Nice save from Lumiere. Yeah, he is indeed, but no BKBs on the side of Alliance. You do have Silencer coming back, though, so. It will just, he said, providing auras all the time. Smoke up from Shopify. Looking mid lane. Crit's going to be able to grab Silencer. Does he get the global off? He's just not even going to bother. He will just give up his first life. He has buyback, though, so buyback global still an option. As Saberlight dives in for more, he's going to pop the BKB, but gets bashed. The global, there it is. Trying to stop them from engaging, but Lumiere taking a huge amount of damage from the Shadow Fiend. As Saberlight's still nice and healthy, tops his HP off. Vitali pops that Gravekeeper's Cloak, so trying to distract them for the moment, but they're going to continue the chase. They find Tiny down low, TP out on the Pango, but ends up being 2, or basically 3 for 0 and a buyback. It is quite nice, help reduce a lot of his damage. They're looking at a mid lane, though. Question is, can they get the jump? The Aegis still on him for 50 seconds. He jumps in, does get Saberlight, and then immediately feared on up. 4 staffs away, still able to morph, though, so he is quite all right as they bait out the Tombstone and that Golem. They really want to force the Aegis, and they do it. Saberlight just catches the whole backline, and a Crippling Fear Analog in some trouble. There's give the Global Silence. El Misho with the 4 staff away as Vitali trying to survive for now. Looks like he will be able to as Lumiere finally going to rejoin the fight, take down this Undying. And so far, a 1 for 0. Saberlight forced to back off, refill off the creep camp, and he will snipe Gardic now. Lumiere did get the morph, so.
Adaptive Strike. That's the one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ricky.
Cool. Nice blink out, but Saberlight's still going to go in. Manages to find the stun onto that Silencer. He's dead. Avalanche toss. We'll be able to send Arteezy back, but Tombstone up onto the high ground. You're in some trouble here. El Misho. He's going to bite the dust. Saberlight pops the BKB, trying to fly away, but does get the consume there. So he's back up, nice and healthy. Buyback in from the Tiny. Analog did pop the Rolling Thunder as well. I mean, you didn't really commit much of anything on Shopify.
Is their entirety of their damage. Like, without him, nothing happens. And best thing you can do is hide in the trees here. Hope that someone on Shopify shows themselves. He just got the Dailies completed along with the double damage rune.
Ooh, stolen Avalanche.
But
Hits 2.
He's done.
He's going to pop the BKB on Lumiere. The DD is still just laying into Saberlight. The bash comes through, and they got him. That's a nice catch as well. As they get the Avatos back, and 2 fall for the side of Shopify. They do scan it, and with Arteezy coming in on the Shadow Blade, there's going to be the Avalanche. The Requiem does come through. The Fear connects for a second. The quick Global Silence to try and back away. That BKB's popped on the Shadow Fiend. If they can If they can actually turn this around, it would be huge. There's going to be the bash. He's still got the Satanic to work with, but can they actually hold him down long enough as he's just crushing him a crit with a 3-hero avalanche as well. The break onto the Morphling, trying to hobble his way into the Roshan, but changed up again. They've got it, man. Lumiere, wait a minute. He waveform dodges it. The Hurricane Pike, he's still letting Almisho. He's back into the Avalanche to Tosh. They get Arteezy. No buyback as well. They've lost Abed. Lumiere just standing his ground here the whole time. Takes down the Tombstone crit, trying to hobble away, but he's got them in suit. That's going to be the Rubik, the gem as well. Lumiere continuing the chase now with Analog. They've got the Undying. The buybacks being put to such good use here on the side of Alliance. They're going to get the Roche.
That was so good from Lumiere. Oh my lord.
You had replicate, and you were just the other team's carry as well, and also you could move around the map instantly.
That was good stuff.
That was also cool.
There's going to be the Dark Ascension. Saberlight's going to be able to reveal out a lot of these heroes. Tries to get the Force Staff out to save Gardic, and Abyssal Blade comes through. He's going to be able to global finally, but is it too late? Vitalian's in trouble. Drops a stone for the backside of the fight. Your Undying is gone, and Arteezy is already BKB'd. He needs to bail. Analog coming in, going to be able to chainstone down the Night Stalker as well with the help of Vitalia, and now the Morphling joining the fight. They will take down the Silencer, but a big loss as your Night Stalker goes down, and now more. Elmisho's caught crits. The toss back. 3 dead on Shopify. Our Alliance doing it.
Tower clears out
Avalanche,
the
toss back. Abed, remnanting away. Lumiere gonna clean up the Tombstone, but you get 1 lane of barracks. The question is, do you get... Oh! Analog just dies solo to the Shadow Fiend, and Gardic now in some trouble. They've got to punish Arteezy for this. He's got a BKB. Can he TP out? You don't have a Pango. No way to bash.
No way to interrupt it.
Oh.
Dude.
Arteezy takes the racks, finds the solo kill on the Pango, forces the Rolling Thunder, and manages to get himself out of that.
Did you see where he force-staffed himself? Like, they're looking. Oh, they see Artor. Do they go for it? Saberlight, though, will jump in immediately to cancel out any initiation to the Tiny. In so much trouble. Yule's here on the Morphling. He does have the Aegis, but the Disarm just causing some serious problems for him. Force Staff's on forward. Waveform in. He wants to finish off this Night Stalker, but he won't be able to. Lumiere feared up. Gets the break as well. Saberlight just doing work on the Night Stalker, and they've got him. That's the first life. He chases in for more. Abed will catch the signs, but the global comes out. Shadow Fiend, he's got to get this Satanic off, but will he be able to? The Avalanche to push back. He's gone. Arteezy dead for 100 seconds. Fly about to join him. They managed to hold on a buyback from it.
Here's a hero truly.
Lumiere gets hexed. Not really expecting that one, but on the backside, Almisho, a beautiful avalanche interrupts them all. Lumiere just turns it on with a BKB. The first global does come through. Waveform to the high ground. He's gonna get catch on to crit, but the Shadow Fiend is who he really wants. There's his refresher, his second BKB, the second global. They didn't know. He's hiding in the base, baby. Saberlight with a BKB on the run. Analog trying to stay on top of him. Can he get the bash? He's flying high. He's got a blink. He's gonna escape, but you've got the...
Arteezy still doesn't have buyback. He's just 500 gold short. If he dies without getting a kill next fight,
well, they're playing under a ward, but he just goes in. Beautiful stun initiation. The Force Staff away. Gardic gets his global off before he dies, but Almisho, he's in trouble as well. The toss, be able to put Lumiere up into the skies, but he needs to get out of here. He's trying to bring down this Night Stalker, but there's the Disarm. And a Requiem to follow. They're all silenced. Feared out for the backside. They take down Vitalia. Hex catches the Morphling. They clean him up, man. Buyback from Gardic, but they're going to continue the chase. It's going to be Abed that finds him. Force Staff to the high ground. 10 seconds away from the refresher, but he's not even gonna get a chance. Gardic goes down. 4 dead for Alliance. The waves pushing in as well. They were so close to pulling this game back, man.
Way to jump Possessive.
You have to break his Lincolns. Like, you have to break the Lincolns and get the morph. But he gets away. Lumiere goes on in. He's doing what he can. They did a lot of damage on over to Kree. He just blinks aggressively. Has that refresher, but he's already popped it. Force Staff away. He's gonna buy back on the Rubik as Arteezy just laying into the base. He doesn't care. He just wants to close this one out. Lumiere trying to TP out, but there's the Yules once again to cancel, and that's gonna be a. Well, I was gonna say that's gonna be the game, but they fought for a second here. It does not matter. Shopify Rebellion just barely edging out this game.
Right.